Hello, my name is Arvin Shafi, and this is my project for Bookstore API coursebook. In this video, I'll be showing the main features of the API, how it handles customers, orders, books, and carts, and how it deals with exceptions and validations. The API is built using JAXRS with Jersey, JSON for data exchange, and it's deployed on Tomcat EE server. I've also used additional techniques like UUID generation, some validation codes, and unique ID custom exception mappers for better error handling. And some improvements like automatic date setting for orders. I'll be using Postman to demonstrate all the endpoints. And now let's get started. So as you can see, this is my code. I have packages for exceptions, exception mappers, models, and resources. Let's test them all out. Let's test them. I've prepared this test case for simplicity and time. So let's just create a new one, new HTTP. We go here, run the project. Yep, see it's working. It's popped up on the web. Let's copy the link, put it here, rest, and books as books are our first test case. So yeah, post the book. Let's post the book with title, author, ISBN, publication year. Change this to post. Okay, see everything is right. Let's post it. Amlet. See, Amlet has been posted and it's working. Now, let's, yeah. Next one, it says post a book with invalid publication year. So let's test that. So let's change this to 2029, which is in future. We get an error, invalid publication year. It must be valid past or current year. So it's working. Use 2027. Okay. Post a book with invalid price. So okay, let's change this to 2024. Change this to -1. See what happens. Error invalid price message. Price must be a positive number, so you can see it's working. 404 not found. Price. Get all the books. Let's get all the books. Simply change this to get books. Yep. See all the books. I've already made some samples here. The book resource here. Added some initial books by myself, but there is no Hamlet inside them, so Hamlet was actually created. So, yep. Simply, let's check. Yeah, Hamlet is here as well, so it's working. So that was get. Okay, get books by invalid ID, by valid ID. So get books by the ID, valid and invalid. So let's get this book. The title is 9084. Let's get it. Get books by ID. Get it. Yep, we got it. Let's change the ID to some invalid ID. See what happens. Get the exception has been thrown. Book ID with this ID that we just paste. Not found. 404 not found. Okay. So let's delete books and modify books. Let me just modify this by ID first. So if he changes to put, oh no, first let me get him. No, that's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We change it to put, and now we need to get it first. We get it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, need this. So we want to change this to, okay, change your over to Tomcat, something like that. Okay, let's put key. What if I happen? Let's delete this book successfully deleted. Let's get it to see if it's actually deleted. Not found. Working. Next one is the author table. So the authors. First one is the post method. It's always. So we use this as a sample. Put it here. Simple. It's just a name and a biography. We just post this and change books to authors and send it. Since it's posted. Very nice. Okay. Post author with empty name and then get all authors. Let's quickly do that. Empty name. See, it's an empty column. Cannot be empty. The exception is working. And get all the authors. Yep. All the authors are there. Yep. And the Peter Goodman, the American novelist known for best dramas. It's the get authors by ID and get authors by an invalid ID. And then put authors. Okay. Let's get authors by ID. This guy. Let's get him. See, it's working. He's here. Jojo. Let me just put this here for the next request. We don't need the ID. So let's get the customer by an invalid ID. 2 zeros. Not found. I'll delete these 2 zeros. Change this to put. Change George Orwell to George Batista. Put. Let's go. Yep, George Batista. It's working. Modify by an invalid ID. Delete by a valid ID and then delete by an invalid ID. Okay, nice. Okay, okay. This was modified by a valid ID, invalid ID. Get exceptions as always. Delete the customer. Let's delete this customer. Delete it. Let me get it again. You can see it's not found by an invalid ID. If we delete something by an invalid ID, we get exception. It's working. Now let's get the books for see the books of each author. Here, okay. Harper Lee. See, copy this. Author request. Books. Yep, Harper Lee. You saw his books. Application year. Nice. And what was the next one? My valid ID. Yeah, invalid. Like all the same. So I'm not gonna do it again. But if I just add a C here, for example, just get it. Yeah. Author not found. The exception has been thrown. It's working. Next one is customers. Nice. Let's test customers. This is my first sample test case. We're going to post a customer. Name, email, password, post. You can see that the customer has been posted, John Marston. Yep. Card with ID, items in the card, and the orders. These are for the other classes, which are card resource and order resource. So, yep, it's working. Invalid email. Post the customer by an invalid email. See what happens if we just put something that's not an email in the email section. Post it. Sorry. Post it. Invalid email format. Choose it. Okay, the next one, as I know, is posting a customer by an invalid password. We just go there. Let's say J2 post. Error, invalid password form message. Password must have 6 or more characters. Bad request. It's working. And as you can see, this exception is different because I made it by my. It's like it's not a thrown exception. Is inside the code that validates the password, and the right password must have six or more characters. So that's the condition of the code I generated by myself. This is from outside resources. Okay. Get all the customers. Let's get all the customers and get a customer by valid ID and get a customer by an invalid ID. I'm gonna do these three one by one. So let's quickly just change this to get all the customers. This is the customer's ID, name, password. Yep, Alice. Let's get Alice. Give me Alice. We got Alice. Change this to invalid. Not found. Found. Okay. Got Alice. Okay, this is modifying. Okay, let's go here and get all the customers again. For example, Alice. This is customer's ID, but we don't need the ID here as it's generated by UUID. And let's just change this to Alice12345 6. Yep, and then yep, Alex123456. I've changed the password. It's working. Modifying is working. Okay, modify by an invalid ID, delete by a valid ID, and delete by an invalid ID. Okay, let's modify this by valid ID. Okay, modify this by 9. Not working. Let's delete it. Yeah, should be deleted. I don't know why we got no response, but yeah, when we get it, yeah, it's deleted. Step. Next one is card resource endpoint. So cards should have book IDs, which are IDs inside the application generated by UUID. So let's just quickly, yeah, use this ID, which is generated. Control C. Let me see the command. Okay. Instead of this book ID, we put that book ID. And here, customers, card, items. Quickly post. Oh, yeah, sorry. First, I need to get all the customers. Customer ID. Books. Is it books? Oh, sorry, it was items. Post. Yeah, you can see it's been posted. For the customer ID, we just put it there. Okay, next one is post customer Customer ID. Postcard items with invalid customer ID. Yeah, that wouldn't work. I know. I'm sure. So yeah, something like that. You know, it's zero here or invalid book ID. Yeah, you can check the customer ID as well, which is invalid if it is invalid. So post customer ID, postcard with invalid book ID. We did that. Okay. Get all customers cards. Okay. Yep. See, we got this. This is the only card we added, and we have it here. Now, let's delete customer ID, card items, book ID. Delete card items by valid book ID. Mhm. Just command customer ID, card items. Okay. Okay. Was it getting or delete? Was it? Yeah, it was delete. Item removed from cart. Working. Delete customer by an invalid ID. Let's just change this to 0. Just we added something that's not there. You can see this the exception. Yeah, not found in cart. And this is the final one. Cart resource. Yeah, sorry, order resource. Which you can see the total price. Whatever you added. Yeah. Orders. Yeah, you can see it's been added. You have the date, which is here. Total price of the book, book's name, quantity 2. This is the price of the book, total price has been calculated, order status, painting, and the order price total at the end again. So this is working. Post order by invalid customer ID. Let's see what happens if we put an invalid customer ID. So add a B here again. Like, yeah, it's not working. Okay, get all orders by valid customer ID. Gets okay. Let's delete that extra B. Get. Let's go. Yep, we got it. Yeah, get by the invalid customer ID. You wouldn't get it. We just did it. So, get customers orders. Get order of customers by valid customer ID. So we need to put order ID here as well, which is yes. This is the order ID. We take this. This is the only order I have, so I haven't added anything as a sample, so we should get that. Yeah, you see, you get the customer ID here as well. So you get the customer ID, order date, everything. This was a valid ID, and if you use an invalid ID instead, invalid order ID, 0, customer with ID, order with ID. You see, this is the order with ID something, and when we modify or sabotage the customer's ID, no, that's not working. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, as you could see, everything was working quite right. I haven't added that yet, but if we just delete this, add the zero there, get it. We'll get it. And if we add a zero here, yeah, customer with ID not found. This is for the other one, 404 not found. Thank you for watching this. As you could see, everything was working. Every request and comment was working. So that's that. Thank you for watching this. Have a nice day.